Today we're going to talk about two words that we never use in the US.
Public transportation.
Sarah and I don't have a car here in Germany. People asked if I was going to ship mine over, but it was a Hyundai Elantra with over 100,000 miles on it. Not the kind of car you spend money to send overseas. So we thought we'd get by just fine with public transport. Everyone says public transport here is great, so we give it a shot. Okay, let's say you want to make a trip and you know where you want to go. So if you know what bus you want to take, you just pick your destination, what kind of ticket you want, one way, all day, route ticket for 5 people, a week ticket, a month ticket, a ticket for after 9 o'clock, a ticket for people older than 65, and then it asks you to pay. But wait, I didn't say what bus I wanted to be on. And also, it only takes specific bills, which is a hassle if you don't have change. If you don't have the specific change, just go to a local business. I know these guys won't give you change, and these guys won't give you change. And in fact, I've never asked for change and gotten it, but hey, you might as well try. It's worth a shot. Once your ticket comes out, take it and you take it over to... You can take it over to... Maybe we could take it up here? Ah yes, once you have your ticket, you take it to... Maybe you can take your ticket out in a second. No. The way it works, I think, is that the same company runs the trains and the buses and the trams, and you just buy a ticket that's valid for a certain time period or at a certain time, and you just figure out the trip on your own. How do you figure out the trip on your own? It's pretty hard to navigate the whole public transportation system without a little help. Thankfully, there's an app. It tell you your stops, tell you what platform to get on and off at, how to get around. It's kind of nice. It's actually at least 2 apps that I've used. One's for the region. This one, the Deutsche Bahn app, is for all of Germany. They'll both give you updates on transit times and delays. And what's nice is they don't agree on delays. Last week I had one app say that a train was 6 minutes late. The other one said it was 2 minutes late when it was actually on time. A little lighted thing right there says it's an RB50 to Frankfurt. Sometimes those are burned out and you just have to hope it's the right train.
Sometimes it says RB50, but what it means is RB55.
This is the Offenbach main station, or Hauptbahnhof. You would know that from the sign. Actually, it doesn't look like there's a sign. If you're here to catch a train, you go in the doors. But if you go to catch a bus, you need to go over here. There's no sign. You're just expected to know that. The secret is you never actually have to buy a ticket. If you're lucky, no one will ever check it. But every so often, someone randomly asks you for your ticket on the bus. I get lucky because my student ID means I can ride. My student ID is also cheaper than 2 months of a bus pass. I really love this country sometimes. The random spot checks are kind of a big deal. If you get caught without a ticket, it's a €60 fine. The tickets aren't exactly cheap, but it's probably not worth your money to try to skip buying one in the long run. All in all though, it works fine. We're able to get around. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's not bad. So why does everyone think it's a good idea? Because they're American and they don't know any better. Germans don't like long commutes. Every single German, when I've told them where I live and where I go to school, they don't pretend to be polite about it. They just say, why? They think it's crazy to go a long way to work or school. And they're right.